Hey everyone, so I did finish and post up a picture of the three blue swirl, I ended up calling it, the three canvases. So that's now up on a video to watch. So it did take a photo progression so you could see what it was like. I said I would try and do some more videos, which I'm not that comfortable talking in front of the camera, but anyway, it's definitely not a makeup tutorial because we're here to paint, not to check out what I look like. So what I've done is I've just painted, it's still a little bit wet, but just painted with black gesso, a artist canvas, and I have, for some reason, I just want to really put some earthy colors on there. So I was thinking about these colors here, so I've just poured a few into cups, mixed them up, so it's like really sunburnt earthy color. I've got a nice cream, this one's even darker, like a nice rusty color, a nice dark grey, and we've got a nice chocolate brown, white, and this really nice eggshell color. I'm just going to turn the fan off because I don't want my paints to dry, so hang on a sec guys. Alright, so not a very host, I know, good host. Okay, so just grab some paintbrushes, which I should have done probably before I started the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, I don't know, I'm feeling like I want to do just sort of like some leaves and some patterns, and I just sort of, I don't know, I'm just going to, this is just what I do. So I'll pop it down and let's take it from here. So hopefully we can see good. So I'm just going to basically do whatever, guys. So here we go. This is how it happens. So I'm actually feeling like I want to do long reeds or leaves almost. I don't know. It's just what I'm feeling at the moment. So this is the first process. So after I, obviously you've got to always gesso or prime your canvas. I am going to try and do this one a little bit less busy, I guess, than the last one. So I want to try and leave a bit of the background black. Can't guarantee that's going to happen because, as we know, it's just not me. So I'm going to just do, I've just got normal acrylic brushes. These are just normal acrylic paints. I don't paint with anything fancy, guys. You don't need to have the best of the best. We're not famous artists. We're just, like I said, we're just hobby artists. Anything goes. I think I got my gesso paint from the $2 store. It's about $15. So I'm going to keep that as my background today, the plain black. So obviously the process is it's going to be a couple of videos because we're going to need to let these acrylic dry. And then we're going to have to then add our detail and stuff over the top, which is all the busy patterns and colors and things like that. So as you can see, no precision really. Just got to make sure that one of my biggest pet hates is when you can see the color come through a painting, like when I can see transparent through the canvas. It's just something that I hate. A lot of the cheap paints, that can happen, and you need to do at least 2 or 3 layers. So sometimes you will need to go over it a few times. So make sure that if you like see that, you might have to come back to it again later on. It's pretty humid actually out here in the studio. Now I'm going to do these reeds, but I'm getting bored already. So I'll just move this up a bit. So I'm going to totally, sorry guys, I'm so not the technology savvy person. Biggest problem I think I find as an artist is I just do what I do, and then I always say, yeah, it's on the website, or, you know, I'll send photos, and then I just want to create stuff and I forget to put, you know, videos and posts up. If that's ever the case, like my art studio is full of paintings, and I think sometimes half of them aren't even on the website. So you know, if you're ever looking for anything, just let me know. All of my art's for sale. Like I said, it's Awesomeness Designs is my brand. The Ness So Vanessa obviously is my name. Ness, so Awesomeness Designs, that's how it came about. So that's the art brand that I go over. So I have the website www.awesomenessdesignsonline.com, and in the word designs, it's Dezigns, so it's the Z that's replaced with design. So I will try and add stuff on there, but you know what, guys, you've got to help me out and just give me a bit of a push, because I am a bit shit in that area of adding stuff on. So we are going to make a big difference in 2021 coming up. So so as you can see now, I've done an arc, and then I'm just going to do a circle. Again, like I said, I don't know, can you see what I'm going to do? Do you have any idea of what I might do? Because I don't. So if you do, like, give me a holler. So like I said, so you know, I'm just going to keep doing the orange, and then I'm going to end up doing other colors as well and adding them in. You don't have to be like a trained artist. I don't think you have to be. Like, doesn't matter if you're 7 or if you're 70. I think if you enjoy art or you're passionate about it, I just want people, you know what, people that subscribe to my channel, you know what, I'm a mum of 2 teenage boys now. They're 17 and 15. I started painting when I stopped work full time, and I had my first son when I was 23. So I had been working, and then I was like, I was bored, because I was like, okay, what do you do? This kid's sleeping all the time. So I ended up starting to paint, and I did a lot of kids paintings and stuff, and I think I've always enjoyed doing that. I honestly would love to make a living from my art, as I guess every artist would love that. But I just, you know what, I like, the biggest thing with art is self-doubt. And you know what? Everyone has a different style of art. So like, I appreciate, and I've mentioned before, like, I appreciate all types of artists. So whether or not it's abstract art, or it's, you know, it's cubism to romanticism, any style of art, I think that, you know what, everyone has that unique ability. So they've all got skills. So you need to just remember that, you know what, as long as you do what you enjoy, that's all that matters. And that's the one thing that I just want to hone into everyone here. It doesn't matter if you don't have training. It doesn't matter if you don't have the best brand art supplies. It doesn't matter at all. I'm a self-taught artist. I used to just sit in my bedroom as a teenager and sketch and draw, and I have lost a lot of that, because obviously the more that you do something, the better you get. And I, like I said, I'm lucky enough to have a studio at the back of the art room, but it doesn't get as much use as it should. So that's what we're trying to rectify by really utilizing the space properly. So that's what we're trying to do. So if there's anything that you want to see, if I can help you, then definitely let me know. Like I said, I'm not a trained artist, but I can let you know what works for me, or what techniques work for me. By all means, I love encouraging, you know, children and teenage youth to show me their art. Like, a lot of the times people are modest and say, oh, I'm no good at it, and they are. They're great. So, you know what, if you have any art that you want me to have a look at, by all means, you can send a message to my Facebook page, or you can send me a private message, and I'm happy to have a look at it. If you ever want help, then I'm happy to help with that as well. So, now it's looking a bit like a sun here, isn't it? But, yeah, I might do another one over here, I reckon. So, can you see this one over here? So, yeah, I'd love to help people. A lot of the times, art classes can be really expensive, and I find that, just from what I've heard, like, is that they make you paint what they set out, or what they've set out for the course or the class, and you don't have any freedom. But I think that, you know, it just depends on whatever you want to do. Look at this, there's no rules, there's no right or wrong. Who knows, this could turn out to be a total disaster, as half the time I think to myself, what was I trying? So I'm going to change paintbrushes, and again, so prepared, I didn't even get water. So I'm just gonna chuck it in my really professional feta cheese bucket, and I just splash water everywhere. Anyway, so I might take this brown, this really cool brown, and just gonna carry on with the same thing. I'm just gonna keep adding background paint here. Okay, so I'm just going to keep adding them on, and as you can see, the background makes a really cool background, and that's why I wanted to showcase these colors. So as you know, color is a massive thing to me, because I just think that, you know, you can have so much fun with color, and there's no rules. We don't do rules here. So now, because I've got the water splash there, we'll just cover that. See, no mistakes, doesn't matter. Just cover that up. No one would even know we splashed the water brush paint on there. Okay, so we're gonna just keep adding layers, and like, you could be doing circles, or, you know, you could paint a butterfly. You can do whatever you want to do in like this. Just paint it in your colors that you want, and then we're gonna showcase, well, I'm gonna showcase how I then add all the details and the colors to it. Again, no idea what I'm doing. So, well, I'm on holidays for a couple more days, and I honestly have had so much going on, had no time to paint. So I thought, you know what? I've only got a couple of days left. Must get out here and do whatever I can. All right, so we just, I don't know, guys, use are upside down, so it probably looks worse for you. I'm probably gonna end the video here because you don't want it to get long and boring. But what I'm gonna do is, with the colors that I showed you, these other colors here, I'm just gonna keep going and layering and adding these. I'm not sure if the videos are even gonna be helpful, because I don't want to bore you in the videos. But I might just add a bit more, just so that you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll change colors, and I'll keep doing that, and then show you what we've got. Okay. So just even paintbrushes. I hate leaving paint on the edges where it's not smooth, so I try to always get a sharp line or a smooth line with the paintbrush. So you can always do that by just going back and using the paint that you spread out, and spread it back evenly. Okay, so spread it back. Okay. Alright, so you can see up here, it's just a bit muggy in the art room, so you've got to just make sure you be generous with the paint, because you don't want, I mean, it might take a little longer to dry all the way through, but like I said, I'm not too worried about this sort of transparency, because I know that I'm going to layer it with patterns and stuff. However, if I was just painting a normal painting, I would do a second layer on that, and I probably will on the yellow, and probably the light eggshell color on that, because we don't want to have the black coming through. We want that really rich yellow color. So while I'm off camera, I'll probably do a second coat of all the yellows. And I'll probably do the same thing with the eggshell color and the lighter colors as well, because I want really rich color. You could have probably painted this straight onto a white canvas and then painted the black background. Nothing wrong with that. That's totally cool. You could have done that. I reckon we'll do another line coming down this way. So I'm sort of thinking about this one as just, I want to do it abstract. I want to put some gold paint on it. So I want to just do a few dots and things randomly. I don't know. I've got a sort of an idea in my head of how I would like it to turn out, but it's a scary place in there. Who knows what's going to happen. So I think that's it for the brown. We might do some grey quickly, and then, like I said, I'll it's a nice grey colour. The video is already 15 minutes, and probably don't want to watch me for 15 minutes. So obviously, different brush sizes, you'll get different thicknesses. It's all up to you what you want to do. And I'm gonna just start layering. So we'll call this one part 1. And when I finish this, which should probably take me about an hour or so until I finish doing all the 2 coats in the different colors, I'll put up the next video of the next step. All right. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep painting, and I'm gonna keep doing another coat, and then what we'll do is I'll do a second part video, and then you can see what this looks like when it's dry, and then I'll show you how I'm going to start adding details. So let's see how we go. All right, I'll see you shortly.